All right, let's start. Let's come into our most comfortable seated pose. Make sure that you ground your sitting bones on the floor. Keep your spine upright. Relax your shoulders, roll them back and down. Relax your neck. Close your eyes and begin to listen to the sound of your breath. Taking in full inhales and full exhales. Start to bring awareness to the back of your throat and listen to the sound of your breath, like the sound of the ocean. Activating your Ujjayi breath. With each inhale, try to really maximize the capacity of your lungs, simultaneously listening to the sound of your breath. And as you breathe out, try to control and slow down the breath. Take your time with each inhale and each exhale. Maintain your Ujjayi breathing and try to match the length of your inhale with the length of your exhale. Let's take 5 more deep breaths in and out. Now I invite you to take your right hand over the belly. We'll practice Kapalbhati, or forceful and consecutive exhalations. So we'll take 1 full breath in, and on the exhale, we will try to exhale consecutively for 25 rounds or 25 breaths. When you're ready, take a long breath in and a long breath out, and then you can begin. Take 1 gulp of air in and 25 consecutive exhalations. Come back to your natural breath and rest for as long as you need to. And then do 2 more rounds on your own at your own pace. When you're ready, you can restart. Final round on your own. When you're ready, you can restart. Go back to your natural breathing pattern. And re-engage your Ujjayi breathing. Bring your palms to your heart center and take a moment to give gratitude for this day. Also, take a moment to revisit your intentions for this practice. Now rub your palms together, generate heat. Place that heat over your eyes. And with a few gentle blinks, slowly open your eyes, releasing your hands to the sides. Extend your legs forward and shake your legs, shaking the tension off the knees. Now on your next inhale, lift your arms all the way up, interlace your fingers, pointing your toes up towards the ceiling. Imagine as though somebody is pulling you up, so encouraging the tallness of your spine and at the same time encouraging the grounding of your sit bones. We stay here for 3 long breaths. 2 and 1. Taking another inhale, we begin to open the shoulders. And then as you exhale, begin to twist to the right side. So just bring your left hand on your knee and your right hand at the back. Let's take another inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And exhale as we twist to the left side. Inhale as we come back up. Exhale as we reach forward, encouraging that stretching of the legs. Inhale, we reach our arms all the way up again. Exhale, side bending to the right, maybe even lowering the elbow down to the floor. Inhale, coming back to center, arms up. Exhale, left hand down, side bending. Now inhale, lift your arms all the way up again. We twist to the right side, looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, we twist to the left. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, side bending to the right, bringing the right hand down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side bending to the left, bring the left hand down. Inhale, lifting the arms all the way up, and exhale, slowly folding forward, encouraging stretch on the legs. Lengthen your spine, gaze in front. You don't have to go all the way down as long as you feel that healthy stretch behind the legs. 3 more breaths here. 2 and 1. Now walk your hands back and bend your right knee. Right foot to your inner thigh. Okay, so send the right knee down. On your next inhale, lift your arms all the way up. And exhale, this time we twist to the right side. Right arm stays up, left hand on the right knee. Take another inhale to open the chest. And then exhale, begin to side bend, right hand trying to reach for the left foot. Take an inhale, come back up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, come back up, lifting the arms. Exhale, side bend, and stay here for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, we send the right hand behind the sitting bones, and we lift the left arm up. Okay, so prepare for some hip extensions. Pointing the toes forward on the next inhale, you press the right hand down as you try to lift the hips up. Exhale, slowly come back down. Inhale, we try to lift the hips up. Exhale, slowly come back down. Once more, inhale, try to lift the hips up. Exhale, come back down. Now prepare to hold. Inhale, try to lift the hips up. Right knee down, left toes down. Stay here. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly release your hip. Come and gaze forward. Keep your spine neutral. And then rebend your knee, bringing your right knee to your chest. Okay, so we're still on the right leg. Now from here, try to see if you can internally rotate the right leg. Okay. So you're just opening your foot towards the side and then internally rotating the right leg. Okay. On your next inhale, lift the arms all the way up. And then as you exhale, begin to walk your hands forward. Again, encouraging a stretching on the left leg. Stay here for 3 breaths. 2 and 1. Walk the hands back, lift your knee up, and extend your right leg forward. So now we bend our left knee, lower the left knee down, and place the left foot on the inner thigh. On the next inhale, we lift the arms all the way up. Exhale, we twist to the left side this time, bringing the right hand over the left knee. Taking another inhale here. As we exhale, we side bend, the left hand trying to reach the right foot. We inhale to come back up. We exhale to side bend again. We inhale to come back up. Exhale to side bend again. Once more, inhale, come back up. Exhale to side bend, and we stay here for 3 breaths. 2 and 1. Inhale, come back up and press the left hand down beside the hip or behind the sitting bone. On your next inhale, lift the right arm up, point the toes forward. Exhale, press the left thumb down. Try to lift the hips up, extending the hips fully. Exhale, lower yourself down. So adjust as much as you need to so you can really find a full extension on the hip. On your next inhale, again, fully extend your hip. And exhale, come back down. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Sorry, that wasn't the last. We're going to hold for the 4th round. On your next inhale, bring your left hand down, press it down, and lift the hips up. Stay here 3 breaths. 2 and 1. Slowly release the hips. Come back to seated. And then start to bring your left knee close to your chest, maybe opening the foot a little bit so that you can internally rotate your left leg, your left hip. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, reach forward to your right leg in front. Staying here, try to maintain the straightness of your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back and then cross your legs. Take an inhale as you lift both arms up. Just keep your arms at a comfortable width and then begin to rotate your wrists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, abduct your arms, and then exhale, clasp your hands behind your back, but keep your elbows bent. Roll your shoulders back as you inhale. Begin to pull your arms away from you. You don't have to straighten your elbows as straight to its maximum straightness, but what is important is that you're squeezing your shoulder blades at the back and you're feeling the stretch on your chest. So even if that means micro bending at the elbow. Stay here 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Now start to release your hands and begin to walk your hands in front to finding your way into tabletop. Hands and knees to the floor. On your next inhale, extend your right leg towards the back. And then exhale, bring your knee to your chin, rounding your spine. Inhale, we extend the right leg back. Exhale, knee to the chin, rounding the spine. Inhale, extend the right leg back. Exhale, knee to the right armpit. Okay, so opening your hip to the side. Good, and then extend your leg fully. landing your foot down onto the floor in line with your left knee. Preparing for gate pose, begin to walk your hands back and take a deep inhale as you lift your arms up in gate pose. And then exhale, side bending to the right side. Inhale, lifting your arms all the way up. Exhale, side bending to the left side, bringing your left fingertips to the floor. Good. Inhale, arms all the way back up. Exhale, side bending to the right. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, left fingertips to the floor. One more round. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, right hand to your right leg, left arm up. We stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now inhale, we come back to center. We lift both arms up. Exhale, we land our left hand to the floor, stacking your wrist on top of, or your shoulders on top of your wrist. Right arm over your ear. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths here. Breathe in and out. Once more, breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, try to lift yourself back up. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, we come back to tabletop. Hands and knees down to the floor. Good job. On your next inhale, extend your left leg back. And then as you exhale, knee to your chin, round your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to chin. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to your left armpit, and then kick your leg to the side, landing your foot softly in line with your right knee. Now begin to walk the hands back, and on your next inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, landing the right fingertips on the right side. Left arm keeps reaching over the ear. Inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, left hand to the left leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Once more, inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, left hand to left leg, and we'll stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Left arm over the ear, and stay here for 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, back to gate pose, lifting the arms all the way up. Exhale, walk your hands back, find your way into child's pose. So rebend your left knee and sink your hips down onto your heels. Breathing in and breathing out. Long inhale, long exhale. On your next inhale, come back to tabletop. Hands and knees to the floor. Protract your shoulders, draw the belly in. Exhale here. Now inhale, extend your right leg towards the back. And then exhale, crossing over your torso, send your right knee to your left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend once more. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Now inhale, extend your right leg back again and send your toes down to the floor. Turn your right heel in and lift your left arm up. On inhale here. Now on your next exhale, flex your right ankle so that your toes are pointing towards the ceiling, and send your right hand to the back of your skull. Take an inhale as you lift your right leg up, and exhale as you send your knee to your elbow. Inhale, open up again, extending your leg. Good. Exhale, test of strength, knee to elbow. Inhale, test of core power as well. Exhale, knee to elbow. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend and send your foot down. Exhale, come back to tabletop, hands and knees to the floor, and send your hips down. Come to child's pose. Rest for a moment. Catch up with your breath. Long inhales. Long exhales. On your next inhale, come back to tabletop and exhale there. Inhale as you extend your left leg towards the back. Exhale as you cross your knee over your torso to your right elbow. Inhale, extend your left leg back. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Now inhale, kick your left leg back and send your toes down to the floor. Internally turn your heel inwards and lift your left arm up. On your next inhale, flex your ankle. And then bring your left hand to the back of your skull. Begin to lift your foot off the ground. Now inhale here. Exhale, bring your knee to your elbow, flexing. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, extend your leg, send your hand down, send your leg down, come back to child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more, long breath in and long breath out. Whenever you're ready, find yourself in downward facing dog. So lift your hips up, tuck your toes, and lift your tailbones high. Externally rotating the shoulders, keeping the back straight, drawing the navel in. You can softly bend your knees left and right, walking your dog. And then from here, we're just going to wave our spine forward, starting from your hips. So send the hips forward, send the shoulders above the wrist. We exhale as we bring everything down, starting from the knees, the hips, the belly, and the chest. We inhale to come into a cobra, rolling the shoulders back and opening the chest in front. We exhale as we come back to downward facing dog. We do that again. We inhale from the hips going forward, sending the shoulders above the wrist. We exhale to send the knees down, the hips down, the belly down, and the chest down. We inhale to roll the shoulders back and open the chest in front. We exhale to tuck the toes, and again we lift the tailbone high, finding ourselves in downward facing dog one more time. Inhale, we wave the hips forward, shoulders above the wrist. Exhale, sending everything down, knees, hips, belly, and chest. Inhale, finding yourself in cobra and staying here for 3 breaths. 2 and 1. Exhale, finding yourself in downward facing dog again. On your next inhale, kick your right leg up as high as you can. Exhale, send your right knee to your chest, sending your foot forward in between your hands. Inhale, lift your left leg up and walk your hands in front so that you have space in your torso or for your torso. And then exhale, plant the right hand down, opening your left arm up into half moon. Take another inhale here. Exhale, send your left hand down. Step your left foot forward and bend your knees. Inhale, come to chair pose, lifting your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze front. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Keep your spine straight and take the stretch where you need it. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, send your knee to your chest, moving your shoulders forward. Step your foot in between your hands. Inhale, lift your right leg up, coming into a standing split, and walk your hand forward so you have space for your torso to extend. Now from here, you're going to plant your left hand down. As you inhale, lift your right arm up, opening up to the side into half moon. Exhale, send your right hand down again, step your right foot forward and bend your knees. Inhale to chair pose, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale, send your hands down to the floor. This time you're going to step both feet back into plank. So shoulders above the wrist, heels above the toes. Taking an inhale here, send your feet forward. As you exhale, turn both heels to the right side, lifting your left arm up into side plank, stacking your feet on top of each other, finding that strength on your tricep. Inhale, and then exhale, send the left hand down to the floor, bring the knees, hips, chest, and belly down. Inhale, open your chest, coming into cobra. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Inhale, wave your chest forward, shoulders above the wrist. Bring your feet together. Exhale, turning the heels to the left side, lift your right arm up. Again, feeling the strength of your triceps. Stay here. Inhale. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Bring the knees down, belly down, chest down. Inhale, opening your chest, looking up. Exhaling into child's pose and rest. Breathe in, breathe out. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. On your next inhale, come to downward facing dog. Take this stretch where you need it. Alternately bend the knees. And on your next inhale, kick your right leg up. As you exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, moving your shoulders forward, coming into your 3-legged plank. Begin to rotate your right hip externally. 1, 2, and 3. Step your right foot forward in between your hands. This time, drop the left knee down. And on your next inhale, open your chest to the right side, reach your arm to the back. Now from here, see if you can bend your left knee and catch your ankle. From the back, look over your shoulder. Stay here 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send your left foot down. Send your right hand in front of you. Lift your back knee off the mat, and on your next inhale, rise up into a high lunge. Lift your arms up. Exhale, bend your back knee as you send your palms to your heart center. Inhale, extend your back leg. Exhale, bend. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Now inhale, extend your back leg, lift your arms up. Exhale, send your hands down to the floor, back into runner's lunge. On your next inhale, send your right leg back, kicking back into 3-legged dog. Exhale, chest forward, keep your leg floating and extended. Shoulders above the wrist. And then flip your hip towards the other side. So sending your right foot to the other side of your left leg, right arm up into wild thing. Stay here 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send your right hand down, step back to plank, bring your knees down, Bring your belly and your chest all the way down. Inhale into Cobra, open your chest, staying here as long as you need to. And then exhale, find your way to Child's Pose. Take a moment's rest. Breathe in and breathe out. Long inhale, long exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Now, whenever you're ready, find yourself in downward facing dog again. Taking a long breath here. On your next inhale, send your left leg back. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest, shoulders forward. And then from here, start to externally rotate the hip. 1, 2, and 3. Send your foot forward in between your hands and drop the right knee down. Okay, keeping your toes tucked in. Inhale, open your chest to the left side, extending your left arm back. Exhale, see if you can bend your right knee and catch your foot from the back. Look over your shoulder. Just do what you can handle. Stay here 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to send your hand down, send your foot down, lift your knee off the mat. On your next inhale, come up to high lunge, lifting both arms up. Exhale, bend the back leg, palms to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, palms to heart center. Now inhale, lift your arms all the way up. Exhale, send your hands down to the floor. On your next inhale, kick your left knee up, back into 3-legged dog. And then exhale, send your shoulders forward into a 3-legged plank, and then flip your body over. Coming into your wild thing, lifting your left arm over your ear. Very nice. Try to open your chest towards the ceiling. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Send your left hand down. Step back to plank. Bring your knees down, belly and chest all the way down. Hands underneath your rib cage. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Forehead to the mat, and take a moment. Bring your knees down and bring your forehead to the mat. Coming into your child's pose and rest. Long breath in, long breath out. Now find yourself in tabletop position. And see, from here, try to externally rotate your shoulder the same way you do in downward facing dog, so that the crease of your elbows will face forward or face each other. And then from there, from that external rotation of your shoulders, slowly bring your forearms down. Okay, so again, you can watch me first as I demonstrate. I will externally rotate my shoulder. So now the elbow will slightly face towards the back, the creases of my elbows facing each other or facing slightly forward. Okay, this action. External rotation of the shoulders. Okay. So again, applying that in tabletop, externally rotate the shoulder. Sorry, here. Externally rotate the shoulder and then bring the forearms down. So here I can feel that my shoulders are activated. Okay, can you try that? You might need to move to the front of your mat because we're going to do low plank after that. So you'll need space. All right, so let's all externally rotate the shoulder and send the forearms down to the floor. With the shoulders activated, we send our legs back and extend them, lifting the knees off the ground, finding ourselves in low plank. We stay in low plank for 5 deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sending the belly down, finding our way into Sphinx. Try to draw the belly in to keep your spine supported. Open your chest as you stay for another 5 breaths. Okay. Now walk your hands back and press yourself. Come back up to tabletop, hands and knees to the floor. So again, if you need to adjust, make sure that your fingertips are close to the front of your mat. Externally rotate your shoulders. Okay. Externally rotate the shoulders and then send the forearms back down. Feeling your shoulders activated. Start to draw the belly in. Start to extend the legs back and stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Send your knees down. Find your way into child's pose and rest. Now let's come back to tabletop, hands and knees to the floor. This time we'll do low side plank. So from here, we're going to send the forearm down, but keep your forearms parallel with each other. So like you're clasping your elbows. And then from here, make sure you protract your shoulders, draw the belly in, and then start to extend your legs back into low plank. Okay? Keep your back straight. Turn your heels to the right side as you try and lift the left arm up. Stay here 5 breaths. Use your strength. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to your low plank and into Sphinx. Okay, so make sure you're just doing what your body can handle. If your body needs to rest or if the body needs to modify, feel free to do that. If one knee needs to stay on the ground, feel free to do that as well. And now coming from Sphinx, we again put our forearms in a parallel position. We tuck our toes underneath the feet, squeeze your glutes, squeeze the belly in, and then lift the hips up. Hips in line with the shoulders. Stay here, and then turn your heels to the left side as you lift your right arm up. Stack your feet on top of each other. 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release and lie down on your belly in a prone position. Rest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Once more, breathe in, breathe out. Now from here, gaze forward, hands underneath your shoulders, point your elbows back. On your next breath, lift your chest halfway up, lift your hands off the mat. And as you exhale, squeeze your glutes at the back so you can lift your feet. Stay here 5 breaths. Locust position. You can also extend your arms towards the back, externally rotating your shoulders also. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, relax yourself on the mat. One more back bend. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest halfway up. This time, bend your knees at the back. Point your toes towards the ceiling. See if you can catch the outside of your ankles. And on your next inhale, squeeze your glutes. Try to lift your thighs off the mat, staying there for 5 breaths. So just doing what you can handle. Reach what you can reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release, forehead down. And then turn around, lie down on your back. Hug your knees. Massage your back. Roll side to side. Now let's place our feet next to our sitting bones. Here you have the option to, okay, let's all do bridge pose first. And then after bridge pose, you have the option to do another bridge pose or to proceed to your wheel pose. Okay, so everyone coming into your bridge preparation, place your feet next to your sitting bones. Make sure that your fingertips can reach for your heels. Pushing the feet down, align your knees with your ankles. Now press your feet down as you contract your glutes, slowly raising your hips up, squeezing your shoulder blades at the back when your thoracic spine has lifted. Now you have the option to just open your palms up towards the ceiling, or you can clasp your hands behind your back and try to really extend your arms so your chest can stretch. Okay. Feel the contraction on your glutes and stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to lower yourself down slowly and gently. So you have an option to repeat that, or you can practice wheel pose. If you choose to practice wheel pose, you can position your hands beside your ears with your fingers pointing towards your shoulders or slightly sideways, and you can point your elbows towards the ceiling. And then when you're ready, begin to press your feet down, lift your hips up, press your arms down, positioning your shoulders, and lift yourself up. Staying in your wheel pose for another 5 breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your head down, thoracic spine and lumbar spine down. Send your knees to your chest, hug your knees, roll side to side. Let's do a twist first. Extend your arms sideways. Send both knees to the right side and gaze to the left. Come back to center. Inhale here and exhale, send your knees to the left as you gaze to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Hug your knees. Roll your knees clockwise and counterclockwise. And then place your feet next to your sitting bones, this time keeping your feet as wide as your mat. And then letting your knees fall inwards towards each other, coming into your constructive rest. You may place your hands beside you, or you may place them over the belly. Begin to notice your breath. Begin to notice your sensations. Allow your breath to flow and keep your awareness within yourself. So for this part of the practice, we'll be taking our time to ease into the posture. So whatever posture I give you, take your time to slowly find your depth. You don't need to do 100% of the pose right away. You can follow your breath. You can take your time as we will be staying in each pose for a few minutes. So right now, just ease your breath into your constructive rest. Right now, just notice the natural rising and falling of the belly each time you breathe. Releasing any expectations that you have towards the breath or towards your practice in general. And just allowing yourself to open up to the experience as it unfolds. And from your constructive rest, slowly turn towards your right side using your right bicep as a pillow. Resting on your right side, take a moment here. And from your lying down position, press your left palm and slowly come up into cross legs. taking a meditative position. From here, extend your right leg to the side. Just the right leg, and keep your left leg close to your groin. Here, you don't really need to control anything anymore. Just let your body take its natural shape. And from where you're sitting, begin to walk your hands in front and just take the stretch where you need it. And find a comfortable version of the pose. You should be able to feel the stretch on the inner thigh. And begin to just relax everything. You might need to widen your feet a little bit more, Lemmy. So widen the opening of your right leg. There you go. Just as wide as is comfortable. You can just rest your head either on your hands or on the floor. Or if that's not accessible for you at the moment, you can just rest your forearms down. Be staying here for some time. Make sure you stay patient with yourself and try not to move too deep, too fast. Stay with your breath. And be attentive with the quality of the sensations that you're feeling. Having a little bit of discomfort is fine in this practice as long as it's not a sharp pain. And then once you find your edge, try to remain in that edge, play around it. Perhaps the body will invite you to go deeper. Feel free to take that invitation. Once you're at that comfortable depth, acknowledge it and remain still. And perhaps again, in the course of your stillness, the body will again invite you to go much deeper. Still take that invitation to go deeper. As long as that depth feels restorative for you. Start to walk your hands back. Slowly, slowly removing yourself from the pose, keeping your spine upright again. And then rebend your right leg, coming into your cross-legged position. Take a moment to feel the rebound on the right leg. And then from here, start to extend your left leg. Extend the left leg to the side, extending your right foot closer to the groin. And again, without tensing or engaging any of your muscles, just start to walk your hands forward and take the stretch where you might need it, where it might feel good. And slowly walk your hands back, finding your spine in a vertical position again. This time extending both legs in front, feeling that rebound from the pose. Just allowing yourself to bounce back. Now this time bend your right knee to your right knee and place your right foot to your inner thigh. And then stack your shin bone, left shin bone, on top of the right shin bone, finding yourself in square pose or fire log. So if this is too much for you, you can just cross your legs. Otherwise, if you're comfortable, you can feel more sensation by walking your hands forward and feeling the sensations around the hip area, making sure there's not any pressure on the knee. So again, taking your time to going to your level of comfort. taking your time and reaching your threshold and becoming extra patient with yourself. Show yourself compassion and love first and foremost. Even as we're doing the postures, show yourself kindness and avoid anything that might potentially hurt you. Whenever you're ready, begin to walk your hands back again. Take your time and start to re-extend your legs forward. Feeling the rebound, taking a moment there. And from here, begin to bend your left knee, placing your left foot close to your inner thigh. And then see if you can stack your right shin bone on top of the left in fire log. So you can stay in this expression for some time, and when your body feels ready, you can begin to walk your hands forward to feel more sensation on the hips. Now slowly walk your hands back. Find your way back into seated. Extending your legs in front, feeling that rebound. Take a moment to maybe massage your legs. And when you're ready, just sit in cross legs and take a meditative position again. Rest your hands on your knees. Let's do a cooling breathing exercise. So this breathing exercise is called Shitali Pranayama. Again, with the contraindications in any pranayama, if you have a fever or if you're not feeling well, please rest and avoid doing any pranayama exercises. So for Shitali Pranayama, it's when we roll our tongue and we inhale through the tongue. So it would look something like, okay? And it's rolling the tongue like this and taking an inhale through the tongue, closing the mouth, exhale through the nose. Okay. One thing we need to remember when we're breathing through the mouth is that the mouth doesn't have the same filtration system as the nose. So it's advisable to just do this indoors or do it in an environment where there's fresh air, not too much dust going around. And we only do this to cool down. So a few breaths is sufficient for the body to cool down already. So let's do it together when you're ready. Okay, so for those who cannot roll their tongue, another option would be to just create an O with your lips. So both options are rolling the tongue or creating an O with the lips. In both cases, you will breathe in through the mouth and breathe out through the nose.
Okay, so when you breathe
So
out through
just,
your nose, are you gonna release the oo or or it's still
yes,
in that
yes,
position? Release?
you can release. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can release it and close your lips. Okay, let's do it together. Spine straight. Roll your tongue or your lips. Inhale through the tongue. Close your lips and exhale through the nose. Again, roll your tongue and inhale. Close your lips and exhale. One more. Roll your tongue and inhale through the mouth. Close your lips and exhale through the nose. Relax, go back to your natural breathing. So this next type of breathing exercise is similar to Shitali. It's called Shitkari, and it's also breathing in through the mouth, but through the teeth. So you're going to bare your teeth out and inhale through the teeth. Close the lips and exhale through the nose. For some people who may have sensitivity with their gums or their teeth, this might be painful. So again, the option is to just make the O with your lips and just inhale like that. Okay. So let's do this together. Also, just 3 breaths. You can do this anytime on as need basis when you're practicing your asanas. But reminding yourself that your mouth cannot filter the air the same way that your nose can. So the Be conservative when you're using this type of breathing exercise. Okay? So when you're ready, bare your teeth, open your lips, and inhale through the mouth. Close your lips and exhale through the nose. Bare your teeth, inhale. Close your lips and exhale. Once more, bare your teeth and inhale. Close your lips and exhale. So both pranayamas, Shitali and Shitkari, they are used as cooling down exercises. So they're meant to regulate the body's temperature. Allow yourself to rest in your seated posture and take a moment there. Keep your spine long, prepare yourself for meditation. Shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. Notice each breath as it comes and as it goes, allowing your breath to remind you that everything in this life is fleeting and everything is changing. Each time you find yourself distracted with thoughts that are not relevant to the practice, simply bring your mind back to your breath. Now shift your awareness into your heart space, the area of your chest where your heart resides. I invite you to bring your right hand over your chest on the left side and feel your heartbeat. So just taking a moment there to feel the beating of your heart, appreciating the fact that your heart knows exactly how to keep you alive and how to take care of you. You may also press your left hand over the right so that both hands are on your chest. If you are feeling calm and centered and relaxed, you may find it difficult to feel your heartbeat. Just know that it's there underneath your hands, keeping you alive, keeping you well and safe. Today I'll be teaching you 4 phrases that you can use anytime that you are feeling doubtful of yourself, anytime that you make a mistake, anytime that you find yourself unworthy or you're self doubting or you're fearing or you're being anxious. So you can use the 4 phrases that I'm about to teach you to reassure yourself that you are worthy of love, you are worthy of forgiveness, you are worthy of this life, you are worthy of all the things that are yet to come. So the four phrases are, and you may repeat after me, you may verbalize, or you may repeat in your head. The four phrases are, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So these are the four phrases that you can repeat to yourself anytime self doubt creeps all over you, anytime you feel unwanted and unloved. Repeat these four phrases to yourself. Repeat these four phrases until you believe there is no other fact but those four phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And when you have established those four phrases in your heart, in yourself, you may extend those four phrases to the people around you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And you may now release your hands over your knees or on your lap, wherever they might be comfortable. And take a moment to just bask in the feelings of self love and self forgiveness, self gratitude. Stay seated for as long as you need to, or you may lie down on your mat. Find any comfortable stretch that you need, and then finally settle down in your Shavasana. Just take your time. When you feel ready to move, just move. And wherever your awareness is, send it back to your body. Start moving your fingers and your toes. Move your head from side to side. Send your arms over your head, stretch. Hug your knees. Fall to whichever side you're comfortable. And stay there for a few moments to rest. And slowly push yourselves up into cross legs.